bottom. Oh, we got one raging. Here he comes. Got him. Nice big pile of bait fish down there, and lake trout down there feeding on them. A little better shoulders on this one than the last one. Fighting a little bit harder. Wow. He wanted this bait. Hey, you're caught. Quit fighting. Leading like crazy. Yeah, you think they like the Sabio baits? That thing is gone. Well, just gonna have to cut the line on that one for now. We'll have to invite to dinner. But kind of trout basics. You want about a 6 to 6.5 foot rod, medium heavy action, good quality spinning reel. It's got a good drag. It's 14-pound fire line with about 10 to 12 feet of 12 to 15 pound fluorocarbon. And as far as baits, as far as jigging, kind of got an assortment here. Head sonars have always been very popular. The only thing I don't like about the sonars is the heaviest one they make is a 1/2 ounce. And you start fishing deeper water, you start getting a lot more wind, it's hard to control. You can't get that bait down fast enough to the fish. Some of the baits I like to use instead of them, there's a River to Sea Glassy Vibe. Nice profile, nice colors. A little bit heavier bait that's going to get down deeper, a little bit faster. This is their Deeper Vibe, again by River to Sea. If you want to get down even faster, if you're after a little bit bigger trout, this is their 80 size. A little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. Another traditional trout bait that's been real popular over the years is the buzz bombs. The only problem with the buzz bomb is your line will pass through the bait, then you tie onto the treble hook. There's a rubber grommet between there to protect your line. When you rip the bait upwards, it spins, and it's hard on your line, and it puts a lot of twist in your line. This is the gyro jig. It's made by Williamson, which is one of the Normark companies. It's the same type of bait, but the biggest difference is in the nose here, it has a ball bearing swivel. So it's going to help reduce that twist. The baits that I've really, just since this last winter, have come to really start playing with in the lake, and it's done very well, are these new Sabio. They're called a vibrato. And it's a blade bait, a lot of vibration. They're a lot more of a shiner shape, so you have more of a bait fish shape to them. The nice thing with these is when you rip the bait upwards, it's got a really hard vibration. And even at slow speeds, it'll vibrate. If you got finicky trout, you can just slowly reel the bait up, and at slow speeds, it'll keep vibrating, and those fish will come up and eat it. What's kind of unique about the bait also is when you drop the bait on kind of not a slack line, but kind of a little bit of a tension to the line as you're dropping it, it will kind of teeter back and forth. And these things have just been dynamite all winter long. So, and as far as vertical jigging, that's kind of the basics. And trolling, Again, you're going to want to rod something in that 8 to 8.5 foot range. Something that's got a really soft, moderate action to it. Again, 14-pound fire line, running 12 to 15 feet of fluorocarbon, 15 pound. And then off that, running a lot of stick baits, a lot of spoons, a lot of lure Jensen's, the coyotes, the lure Jensen shoehorn spoons, a lot of the Pro Kings. They've all done very, very well for us. And then as far as getting the baits down, generally we'll let the bait out, let it about 20 feet behind the boat. And using snap weights, anywhere from 4 to 8 ounces. Clipping these on, you'll let the bait out 20 feet, clip the snap weight on, then keep letting the bait out. After you got the snap weight on, kick it out to 100 to 200 feet. With 8 ounces on, say that bomber plug that I've got there, 8 ounces, about 80 feet of line to 100 feet of line, with a 14-pound fire line at 2.5 to 3 miles an hour. It's getting that bait down in that 30 to 31 foot range. Again, all depends on your line diameter and your speed, but it's getting me down into that 30 foot range. And for earlier in the year like this, that seems to be the key. So, the slide over here. I'm on Crow Lake today over at Muskie Bay Resort. Tomorrow I'm going to switch over and go over to Whitefish Bay. A little bit bigger fish over in Whitefish, or if you're in a system that's got bigger whitefish, this would be another bait to try. This is a 6-inch Phantom, or excuse me, this is the 4-inch Phantom, softtail model. When you just troll these, they're jerkbait. They're made for muskies, bass, pike, but when you troll them on a flat line, they've got a big wide swim to them. So a little bit bigger presentation, something different for them when you're targeting the bigger fish. So that's kind of Lake Trout 101. Try it, you'll love it. It's totally unique. These are the most aggressive fish. What I keep telling people is muskies are very aggressive. They follow horizontally. Lake trout do the same thing, but they're coming at you vertically. Muskies, you'll see them coming into a figure 8. Lake trout, you watch it all in the depth finder, like you saw at the beginning here. So get up here to Muskie Bay. I got a fish to clean. It sounds like he's flopping around pretty good, and hopefully get my bait out of his mouth.